Всем привет! Hello everybody, and this is Only Eastern Airsoft. Today I have the third custom AK build. This used to be a CYMA akms underfolding stock. What did I do? Well, we swapped the receiver and stock for the AK-74 by CYMA, which means that this gun can now be rear wired instead of top wired, so we can use mini type batteries in the stock. As well as the top, if you put in an extension wire from the stock into the top, then you can switch between either stock wired or top wired. Anyway, so what modifications have we made? Well, at the front I will pan over. The flash hider used to be the lip style for AKM, and we changed it for RPK 74 style flash hider because it looks more cool, and I know this isn't an accurate representation of any real firearm. It still looks pretty good in my opinion. Zoom back out here. Okay, so internally the only thing that has been changed is the hopper bucking, as it was torn and needed replacement. The magazine is 606mm BBs. Now you're looking at the weapon is quite rusty, as you can see on magazine, etc. This is very easy effect to make for the rust. Well, what we did was cover weapon in salt or salt water and leave to dry. Now when it dries, there will be salt residue left on the body, but you can easily get this off with the cloth. And for the worn parts we used a Dremel tool or rotary tool, but you could use a file if you don't own one of these. It's very easy to produce, but if you're fearful of ruining your weapon's body, then I recommend that you don't attempt it. So this is the least special of the three, but once again, CYMA is very good airsoft brand. I definitely recommend that if you're looking at a cheap VFC clone or VFC style AK weapon, then to buy an AK from CYMA or D-Boys, because steel receiver, full wood, full metal, and they perform very well. And also the barrel length, I forgot to mention, is 456, so it's standard length for AK, unlike AK-74, which is near 500mm. So this was the last gun I had to show you. I've ordered a D-Boys full steel lower receiver. It is an AKS-74 style, which means it is the paratrooper side folding version. So I'm turning it into a AKS-74, and I possibly will replace the handguards with the black polymer to make it a kind of AKS-74M modern. But you get the side rail, so you can mount optics, PSO1, Cobra, PKA, Red Dot, whatever you want. Now, if you like these custom build weapons, AKs, and you want the parts, you want yours modified, or you want a complete custom AK, then send me an inbox message. And if you're in the United Kingdom, unfortunately I can't deal with overseas. I do a lot of tech work internally, but I can throw together a lot of different AK types. You can have AK-74M, AK-74, etc. I mean, most of these weapons can be bought D-Boys, but for some reason you can't really buy D-Boys AKs in the UK for some reason. And some of the other alternatives available here in the UK are such as Classic Army and VFC, but they are very expensive. So if you own a VFC or TM style AK and you want it custom, you can put real furniture like handguards, stocks, you can have motor upgrades, you can change receiver, whatever. And you want the parts, or you want me to build it or modify your AK, then send me an inbox, because I'd totally be interested in building some AKs, because as a technician this is something that I want to get into now. So I hope you enjoyed me showing the last AK in the series of customs. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Спасибо and пока.